Hello everybody. Okay, well I've just realised I have no idea where I'm going. So I don't know where this vlog is going, nor do I know where I am going. This is generally not a good start to a vlog. I know what I can talk about actually. There you go, I've got a subject, I'm getting somewhere now. Still don't know where I am, don't know where this vlog is going, but you know. Yeah, the only time I've ever got a ticket from the police or talking to while riding, and I have passed thousands of police cars and driven quite how I normally drive, because although, yeah, I can be a little bit wild, as has been described at times, generally, I'm very safe when I do it. Yeah, the only one I ever got a ticket for was from my ex's house, actually. But anyway, yeah, I'd go up there most nights a week, and it became a very, very sort of normal commute for me. And I used to come back between 1, 2, 3 in the morning sometimes, just been watching a film or staying up late or something, and I'd be coming back, and the route I came back, there was an option. It was turn left, go through one set of traffic lights, then turn through another set of traffic lights, just to get back onto the road where I could have just turned right. So obviously, I tended at 2 o'clock in the morning to just turn right and go the wrong way. But I wonder if there was any cars coming. And it only took me, literally, it was like 20 seconds, well less than that, probably 15 seconds to get me what would have taken me 5 minutes if I hit all the reds. So, yeah, being impatient, but not like stupid, not even really stupid. Anyway, this one fateful night, I think to myself, you know what, instead of going that short, when you went around this, when I took this when I took the right, it obviously put me on the wrong side of the road. Normally, I'd drive along a little bit, turn left through where there was a crossing, and go onto the other side of the road straight away. This one night, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go just that little bit further, past this little sort of long traffic island, and just go straight onto the road there, not have to go sideways and things. It just seemed to make more sense when you're breaking the law. Anyway, on this fateful night that I decided to do that, in the distance there's a set of car lights, and I think, fuck it, so I just go through, on the other side of the road. I go about, I don't know, a few hundred yards, and I realised that the car that was behind me, that was coming towards me, has now done a U-turn, and it's behind me. Oh yes, I know exactly who this is. Yes, Mr. Policeman in his traffic BMW. And he pulled me over, and I just said, I know, and he went, it's no good going, you know. And I said, well, that was a fucking dangerous move, lady there. BMW drive for you. Yeah, he was, and I said, oh, I know, I shouldn't have done it. And he went, yeah, well, you did it right in front of a police car, right. And he was perfectly friendly. And he just asked my details, driving licence, went and checked if I was wanted for murder. Then he came back and just said, right, well, I'm giving you a ticket. And he said, but I'm going to level with you. I understand why you were doing it. It is obviously a quicker route. And on a bike, yes, it's not such a big deal at this time in the morning. All of these factors together. He says, I do realise it's not that big of a deal. But the long and short of it is you did it in front of a police car. And there is no way on this earth I cannot give you a ticket. So he says, I'm just going to give you a fixed penalty, £30 fine. There's no points or anything. Literally, just pay 30 quid, done. It's just a slap on the wrist and I don't do that again. And what he physically said before he went was, you'll know not to do that again in front of a police car. Thanks, learner driver. So, yeah, he was cool. And I know a couple of policemen. My mum was an ex-policewoman. And generally, I found them to be very nice, generally fair, and don't just go by the line of the book because that's what it says. They realise that if they just treat every motorcyclist like a complete dick, or everyone just literally just throwing the book at every person, they're not going to get any community, any sort of help from anyone. And so I have a relatively good opinion of the police. They're there to do a job, they do it quite well. In every job there's problems, and things don't get done as easy as they should have got done, and just, yeah, so I just find it fine. With one exception, which is a policeman that worked on the island I'm on, and he might still be there, so I'm not going to say his name, but it's safe to say everyone who is between the age of about 17 and 35, I'm going to say, knows him by name, just because he's a dick. The best one he did was when I was cycling through the park. He turned around to me and said, "You shouldn't be riding your bike through the park," because they did have signs saying, "No riding your bike through the park." And there was only one thing about this that really pissed me off, was the fact that he was on a push bike. And I just turned around to him and went, "Well, you're on a push bike." He went, "Well, that's different." I went, "No, it isn't, mate. You're a policeman. You have to follow the same laws as me and anyone else on this planet or this country. You are obviously not in a high sort of a hot pursuit situation that you can authorise these things. You're not allowed to do it." So I just basically said, "Well, to be honest with you, mate, you're still on a bike. I'm just going to carry on going." And I just cycled off, cycled back round the corner and down onto the road, and left doing that with him. I think mainly because he just was like, "Oh shit, good point, can't do anything about this. Little fucker knew something." And that's the thing, they always think you're stupid. He always thought you were stupid, and then you turn around and say something to him. Because, I mean, if you try to get arrested, if someone tries to arrest you, well, not arrest you, if a policeman starts questioning you, if you have not committed a crime, you don't have to give your name, as I understand it. I might be slightly wrong on these, but there's lots of conjecturing sort of people's thoughts on these things, but you don't have to give your name, and they cannot search you unless you've committed a crime, or they suspect you of committing a crime. But they'll still do it. So all you do is you just say, no. Of course, if you wish to do this, tell me how it turns out. Myself, I'm probably going to comply with him, because I never have anything on me that I need to worry about. I'm not that sort of person. So, there you go. That's me talking about the police and finding myself exactly where I didn't want to go. Why am I in this lane? I'm not going into Commercial Road, I'm going to the bike shop. You're a penis. Oh, let me out, please. Now the white vans block my view. It's okay, I can go. So I'm here. So I'll catch you next time, people. I'm going to talk shit about bikes, which is cool.